Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the beat making video. I don't really have anything planned out for today. Kind of just gonna be like a random cook-up. So let's just jump into it. I'm gonna keep the tempo at 140, at least for now, and we'll open up FL keys and go into the piano roll, and we'll start writing out our chord progression. I think I'm just gonna stick with white notes just to make this a little faster. It's a lot easier to make chords if you're just using the white notes. Okay, I know that was probably a bit annoying to listen to, but I just wanted to do that really quick. So let's give this this progression a listen. Okay, cool. Let's just make that way more interesting. Let's open up electrax. Well, let's replace FL keys with electrax, and we'll go into the pad folder. And let's just see what works. Divine pad. I kind of like that. It sounds a bit ghostly. Kind of has like a Drake vibe. So we'll stick with that for now. We can always swap it out later. I do want to layer it with like a retro sound. So I'm gonna open up Jupiter. I'm gonna grab like either strings or voice maybe. Let's try 1981 low strings. So I'm gonna copy that MIDI over into Jupiter, and first we can just solo it out. Okay, way too muddy. So let's just bring that up one octave. Really like that. Let's hear it together with electrax. Okay, not bad, but it is a bit muddy. So let's throw electrax into the mixer, and let's open up Fruity EQ, and we're just gonna bump down a lot of those lows. Maybe get rid of these low notes altogether. I think that sounds pretty nice. Let's open up Nexus for like a lead sound. I usually like to make my leads with Nexus. And I'm not gonna grab a pluck because I think I did that in the last video. Just go into the classical folder. Let's try the harp. Open up the piano roll. You can use ghost notes, Alt V to help you, but I don't need no help. I'm joking. I need a lot of help. So we're just going for like a simple melody. So I wanted want it to go doo, 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 doo. So we're gonna go up. All right, that sounds pretty cool. So the vibe is like, I guess you can say ambient or atmospheric. So the drums need to reflect that obviously. So we're just gonna go out. We're just gonna go with like spaced out drums. An 808 kick. And we want to grab a perk. Something like that. Let's put a little filter on it. Just lower it a bit. Throw it in the mixer, put some reverb on it. So I feel like this would be like the intro / verse. So I'm gonna throw this in the arrangement mode and then copy it over. We'll make the next pattern unique, and this pattern will kind of do for like the hook or the chorus, whatever you want to call it. And I guess we'll kind of introduce like a hi-hat. Something like that. Tighten it up a bit. Kind of want to pitch it down. Do something a little different. Let's take it a bit off the grid. Let's put some decay on that snare. And let's add an open hi-hat. And we'll kind of make that hit right before the snare. So I want to add like another lead to this like hook section. But I want to do something a bit different, like something kind of glitchy. Probably gonna actually have to play it. See how this sounds. All right, it's kind of cool. I want to layer it with like a saxophone. Let's go into jazz horns, and we'll just get like a tenor sax. Just copy that MIDI over. Alright, so I'm going to take a break and fix this up a little bit, and maybe swap out some sounds, and I will be back in a second. Alright, and I'm back. Didn't really do a whole lot, just added a bass line in Sora, pretty simple bass line. Just added a crash. The main thing was I fixed up this MIDI in that I just previously recorded in Sora, because that would have taken way too long and I didn't want to bore you with that. But yeah, I fixed that MIDI and I layered it with that tenor sax. And that sounds like this. I know it's kind of like, it's a little weird, but I wanted to do something different. Kind of have like a glitchy kind of lead going on in like an ambient track. You don't really hear that too much, so I don't know really. So everything together sounds like this.